Hey guys, this is Paul from Rank Assassin, and I'm so excited to show you the new feature we work on. It allows you to create and use Rank Assassin without having to recreate the location page. I'll give you an example. So a lot of the users that come to us and ask questions, oh, what if I already have a site with a lot of locations? What if I already manually created the locations beforehand and I don't want to necessarily recreate the locations because they're already ranking? And that's perfectly understandable. And this new feature, this will allow you to link your manual locations that you've created to your Rank Assassin without having to recreate it in Rank Assassin's location page generator. So all you need to do is go to the locations list, go to add location, and then you should be able to select your location that you want to add. So I want to go and look for pages that may be something that we could use as an example. Okay. And my page is not loading. Let me just make sure that I have a service area here. So let's say I want to do Plano, Texas. So I want to get this URL here. I'm going to come back to that later. I'm going to go back to the Rank Assassin dashboard. So in this page, I'm going to go ahead and add Plano. So I'm going to search for United States and then Texas. Click on that. And then Plano and click on that. Okay. Now I want to select my categories. I'm just going to select this one. And now you need to check this off, which is called I will be creating the page manually. Make sure that is toggled on and click on generate now. So what it does is it will create the Rank Assassin components while still using the current location page you have. So it's now generating. And it's still going to do everything that Rank Assassin would already do. It's going to do the internal linking. It's going to do the automations for creating the neighborhood pages. You can still use Rank Assassin as is along with the other features here. So I'm just going to wait for this to load out and just make sure it generates the content. Now the other sections are optional. If you would want to use the Rank Assassin content, you could go ahead and replace it. But what this basically does is it allows you to take the shortcodes through Rank Assassin individually on the page. So now that the page is generated, I'm just going to go ahead and search for Plano, Texas. So I'm going to search for Plano here in the search bar. And you can see that it has a no page tag here. So I'm just going to click on that. Because right now, I'm going to have to insert the URL of the page. So I'm going to go back to the other page that we just checked on earlier. And I'm just going to copy this URL. I'm going to go back to Rank Assassin. Now, I'm just going to paste the URL here. And I'm going to make sure I save the changes. Now, the setup is pretty much the same as how you would set up the R8 template. The only difference is you would have to manually take the shortcodes and apply this manually to the page. So I already have the video on the Rank Assassin demo on how to actually get the take the shortcodes and apply them to the page itself. The only difference is you can copy any of the shortcodes and go to your locations. So I'm going to go back to Plano, Texas, and I'm going to show you just with the hero section. I'm not going to go through each of the pages each of the sections manually, just because that's probably going to be time consuming for me in this video. And I don't want to go and bore you with the actual process and how to actually make that. So the shortcodes is pretty much the same as how you would expect it to be. You can just paste it here. And I'm copying the URL for some reason. I'm going to make sure that I'm copying the hero section heading here. And go back to where I'm at. Okay. There's a weird bug here where for some reason it doesn't copy. You would have to manually copy that and paste it here. So yeah, if I publish this, now if I publish this and I'm gonna view this page itself, you should see that it's actually using the shortcode and inserting our content. Now, if you want to apply the other geocentric components or the rank assassin components, all you need to do is take the other shortcodes here. So you have all the different bunch of shortcodes available here you can take. You have the services, you have the AC installation, you have city page list, link list, which is basically the automatic internal linking stuff we got on rank assassin. I'm gonna go ahead and go to this editor here, and I'm gonna replace this service areas list with my own version, which is the shortcode. And for some reason, whatever reason that, okay, there you go. I'm gonna paste it there, and I'm gonna publish. And now I'm gonna wait for that to load real quick. I'm gonna open that page again, and I'm gonna do a refresh. And now I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom to that exact section. Now this could be styled better. Now if I want to style the link list, of course you would have to go to the style sections here and change out the links. So I'm gonna go ahead and change out the links here. I think I may have it somewhere here in the sections. Font color, link color. Okay, this one. So I'm gonna change this to just a bit of red. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna go back to the page and refresh this. That doesn't look too bad. You can see that the ones that have Google Maps URL, those are the pages that are still waiting for a location page or still waiting for you to manually add the location page link. But if you hover over the other pages we already have created, this is all from Rank Assassin. So it does automatically internal link, and you can still use neighborhoods as well as the other stuff that you already have with Rank Assassin. So let me just take another one here before I end the video, and I'm going to show you one other component with Rank Assassin. So I'm going to go back to Rank Assassin dashboard, and I'm going to go back to the locations, and again I'm going to search for Plano, which is already here. Alright, I'm going to go back to the shortcodes. I'm going to see what else I can copy. Let us take local neighborhoods components and just copy this. I'm going to go back to Elementor. I'm going to search for shortcode, and this will also work on text fields, this will work on HTML fields, and this will also work with the different builders. So it's not just Elementor that could utilize Rank Assassin. So I'm just going to go ahead and republish this, and I'm going to go back to the page. So while that's loading, I'm just going to wait for that to actually verify and republish. It's actually taking a bit. And it's because I'm testing in local. Now it's actually just really bad internet. Let me just do a hard refresh. Okay, I have to do that again. Let me scroll back to the bottom. Make sure that we have that section added there. It looks like we don't have it added, so I'm just going to do that again. Again, search for shortcode. I'm just going to create this section here. Shortcode, text, all is fine. As long as the shortcode is there, it will work. So I'm going to republish this. Probably center it a bit into this element here. I'll just make sure this is justified. There you go. Republish this. Let me just wait for that to load as well. And there you go. I'm going to refresh this, and I'm going to go back and scroll to the bottom. And you can actually see the different neighborhoods here. And as you can see, it's still waiting for us to generate the neighborhood pages. So you could go ahead and go to Rank Assassin and generate the neighborhoods in your end. I'm not going to do a video on that since that's pretty much in the Rank Assassin demo already. If you want to generate the neighborhoods, you can go ahead and generate it, or you can generate it individually. If you have any other questions that you are interested in, or maybe clarifications in something that wasn't explained really well in this video, you can drop a comment down below, or you can also send us a message into this chat box here. So this should automatically connect to us, and in case that you have any questions or issues with the plugin, it's very easy for you to just get your questions answered here.